Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm doing a slightly different video, a more serious video for you guys than my usual upload. This is a topic that I have struggled with for many years, but along the way I've learned a lot of tips and tricks that have helped me control it and deal with it, and that is anxiety. If you don't know what anxiety is, it's a feeling of worry or unease about something or a situation. It can be mild, it can be quite severe where it affects your everyday life and everything that you do. And in my case, it literally affected my entire life. So I hope that the tips that I'm giving you today can help you guys with whatever you're dealing with, if it's anxiety, if it's stress, if it's just simply worry about something. So without further ado, let's get into tip number 1. So the very first important step to controlling your anxiety or even getting over it is purely just accepting it. Now this may seem like a weird step, but it really is so important, and it can take a while. It took me about 2 years to even accept that I had anxiety. Fighting your anxiety or pushing it away or hiding it in a corner, putting it to the back of your mind is doing you no good at all. All it's doing is making your anxiety so much worse and making your worry and your panic 10 times stronger. Actually accepting that you're feeling anxious right now can actually cause the anxiety to just go away completely. So that is one step for you guys that you need to do in order to get over your anxiety completely, and it's so important. So relaxation techniques are actually really important, helping calm you down if you're in a panic or you're just feeling stressed and anxious. The very first relaxation technique that I remember learning was my breathing techniques. Now this may seem weird because obviously we breathe in everyday life. All you need to do is do deep, slow breathing right from the pit of your stomach. Now this can take a while to actually learn how to do. Put your hand on your stomach and you will feel your heart rate slow down when you actually concentrate on breathing from your stomach. So when you're feeling anxious, I know that a lot of us start breathing sharp, heavy breaths from our chest. Now all this is doing is speeding up our heart rate, which makes us panic even more, makes us more anxious, thinking what is going on with my body, why my heart rate so fast. So really making sure that you slow that breathing down is breathing from the stomach, and this will really help calm you down. So another relaxation technique is actually a really good one. This is just muscle contraction and relaxation. All you need to do is, if you're anxious, lie there on your bed or on the sofa or even on the train, tense every single muscle in your body, and then one by one each muscle, so start with your toes, relax them, then relax your foot, then relax your leg, relax your stomach muscles, relax all one by one your whole body. Will bring you back to relaxation state, and honestly it does work. You will start to relax. This is so good for people who have panic attacks. CBT is called cognitive behavioural therapy. This is a treatment that's widely used for any kind of disorder, especially anxiety disorder. The aim of CBT is to rationalise your worries and your thoughts. So one CBT exercise that I will literally swear by, and I will always use it if I'm anxious, is literally just an exercise where you write down how you're feeling whilst you're anxious. If I'm on a train, for instance, and I'm feeling really anxious, I want to get out the train, I will get my little book out, as you can see on the screen right now. I will write down, I'm feeling very scared on this train, I need to get off. I will write down how I'm feeling, so heart rate's increasing, I'm sweating. I will write down my biggest terrible thoughts that I'm having right now. You will then write down 5 ways how you can control this and bring yourself back to normal state. So for instance, it could be your breathing technique that you've learned, it could be listening to music, it could be anything that makes you feel a little bit calmer. The next step to this exercise is to actually, when the anxiety attack is over or when you're feeling calmer, all you need to do is write down what the outcome was. So was it absolutely fine? Did you calm down within 20 minutes? What happened? Is it as bad as you thought it would be? If you do this every time you feel anxious, eventually read back on them and you'll see a pattern. You'll see that you calm down in about 20 to 30 minutes, you'll see what helped you calm down, and eventually you will realise that actually, what is the worst that has happened to you? And eventually you will realise that it is not the end of the world and you will start to calm down. And this is one exercise that has really honestly helped me in calming my anxiety down. So distracting yourself is essential for anxiety. This is a really important step, especially when you're having panic attacks or when you're in a really anxious state. So it's actually proven that the brain can only focus on one thing at a time. So when you're anxious, obviously you've got all these thoughts going on in your head, all these worries, and what you need to do is try and push them out of your head, try and get other thoughts into your head. Just find something that's distracting you, whether it's going to take a relaxing bath or drawing. I draw even though I cannot draw to save my life, or even if it's talking to someone. Now, I'm a big believer in this. If I'm on the plane, I'm really scared of flying, so I literally sit next to my mum. They hate flying with me because I talk for England because it just stops me thinking about how I'm feeling. And honestly, it's so effective in pushing all those horrible thoughts out of your brain. Also, even going for a run or going for a walk, which is even better because it releases endorphins, as you may know, which makes you feel happy and better about yourself, which is just going to make the anxiety so much less. So my final step for you guys, which is so important, is positive thinking. This is probably the most effective thing that I've done that has helped me completely control my anxiety. If I feel my anxiety coming on, if I feel a panic attack coming on, this is the first thing that I do to help me calm down. It's as simple as saying positive phrases to yourself in your head. So say you've got these horrible thoughts in your head, you need to replace those thoughts with positive thoughts, such as this feeling will pass because it will, I am okay, I am safe here, nothing bad is going to happen to me. So by saying all these positive phrases to yourself, you're actually pushing out those negative thoughts and replacing them with these positive thoughts. Because we do know anxiety and your thoughts when you're anxious are irrational. They're not real, it's just your brain. Your brain is so powerful, it can make you think the most irrational things. So all you need to do is think nice, happy phrases, I am okay, I am going to be fine, and that will eventually calm you down and bring you back to a rational state. So guys, those are my tips on anxiety, and those are the most important things that I find that help me control my anxiety. I just want you guys to remember that anxiety can be controlled, it can be lessened. You may hear people say, oh, you're always going to live with this illness. And yes, it is an illness, it is, but you're not defined by that illness. Accept it, acknowledge it, and eventually it will calm down, you can control it, and just remember that you are not defined by your anxiety. Do not be afraid to talk to someone. Honestly, it's not something to be ashamed of. So many people struggle with anxiety, and talking about it will really help you. So please guys, talk about it and comment down below your stories with anxiety or what you do to help yourself. So I hope this video has helped at least one of you be able to control your anxiety, and let me know if it does help, because I would really be interested to know if these things work for you. As ever, make sure to press that red subscribe button and make sure to give this a big thumbs up if you did find it very useful for you. So guys, I'll be back with another video next Sunday, and I'll see you all there. Bye!